Hear my fan?
No.
No.
Okay, great.
Probably Discord's noise
Excellent.
cancellation's probably got it for you.
Yeah, excellent. Okay.
I think we should be. Oh, does this thing not change over?
All right, yeah, just wait for Alexis to get back and we'll get started. Do you have any questions for me about how to play Mothership again? Or do you need a refresher? I put the in the journal tab there's a how to play.
Oh, I see it. All right. Oh, yeah, this helps. I think I get it now.
And there's also a second thing I put on there what you can do on a turn, because that may come up. Generally. These are just some examples.
I think this is good.
Okay, yeah. Whenever are you able to log in, Alexis?
I should have also done that.
No, it's fine. I just double check.
The
We were
universe
good
says no.
last time. Yep, I was able. That was him.
You see your guy?
Yep. And
Okay.
see my body boy.
Yes.
And he said how the play notes are. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, so in the journal there's 2 pages. And one is generally what happens during I forget what they say in the book. Something altercation. What did they say?
All right. We are good whenever you are.
All right, let me get that reset back real quick. And then... All right, go ahead and start us whenever you're ready.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's tap out there in the general. Oh, you already got it. Oh yeah, it already does it. All right, perfect. Welcome everyone to another Mothership one shot, run by me. This scenario is called "The Screaming on the Alexis," and I gathered some fine players to play with me tonight. You're probably familiar with them on the server. We will meet their characters in just a moment. We're gonna get right into it because there's not much to there's not much preamble to this scenario. All right. The first thing I need you guys to do is roll me a d10 in chat, just one d10, and whoever rolls the highest is the winner.
Oh.
Did they explode?
Is this like good win or?
It's definitely a win in quotation marks. TL33 played tonight by Lex Rain. Let me just okay, that's good. All right, bam, bam, bam. All right, so let me just drop you guys into the map here.
Guess I should have cooler dice than the ones I have.
Now I have very basic dice because this is a very basic system. Yeah, see?
Why did I roll a 19?
No, that was me. I had used dice.
It's like, wait a second, those are my
dropping you guys in the map real quick. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. All right. So, pain, or whatever amounts to pain for an android. You awaken to darkness. Your optical sensors gradually adjusting to the dim, flickering lights around you. System diagnostics initiate automatically. You begin to process your surroundings. You're in a command room of some kind. It begins to come into focus. A scene of disarray and damage. I should not be playing this music. Sorry, hold on.
A little solemn for this kind of scene.
Let me get some of that. Get some of that. Some of that. Screens blink intermittently, displaying the message, lockdown engaged. The once pristine control panels are scorched and charred, evidence of electrical overloads. Your auditory sensors pick up the faint hum of malfunctioning equipment, and the occasional crackle of sparking wires. Your mobility systems activate, allowing you to take in more details. Turning your head, the only entrance to the room is secured by a large blast shielding door firmly engaged. It's clear that someone made some great efforts to secure this room, but against what, you cannot yet determine. As your higher functions come online, you sense tension in the air. The ship's systems are strained, struggling to maintain basic operations. The smell of burnt electronics lingers, a sharp reminder of some recent chaos. Your memory banks seem fragmented, corrupted. You have no recollection of how you got here. Cast this now. It should be incredibly dark.
Oh, there. Oh, it's this far.
You guys see?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Barely for that.
Barely. It
That
is
seems
dim.
That seems very intended.
Yes. Yeah, the only light is some sparking equipment every now and then.
Oh.
TL33. The first thing you notice as you begin to activate your mobility functions is that I seem to be working at pack capacity for some reason. You look up and you see that your torso is bisected by this blast door. White
Oh.
android fluid pools around you. And I need you to remove half the hit points off your character sheet.
Oh. Down to 9.
Oh,
And
so that's what that roll was for.
of course I won. This
Uh.
is unfortunate.
Why don't we do a little description of our characters now that the scene has been set? All right, so let's start with TL33 on the floor, only half a body.
No, luckily he's a culmination of an average human. You'd probably say is human or the age he was based on is probably mid-30s. It's hard
But
to
you
see
pay-
any colors in this light, but pale, blonde hair. Yeah.
Oh, but someone
Sure.
paid for the skin upgrade for you. Someone...
All right, that quip presented by our second android tonight, Jonathan, played by Kane next. Why don't you give a description of Jonathan for us?
Oh yeah, Jonathan is a he's a robot's robot. His parts are all like on display. His face, his quip is animates, it emotes, he's very kind, very polite, like kind of thin and like slender. Um, he he with the benefit of being like more robot than android, I guess, is that he can move in unnerving ways. He can like rotate at his waist or just at his neck to like do certain things, and uh his wiring in like his neck, his arms, his torso, like his like belly area and like the legs are kind of like out. But he's pretty put together, I think.
All right, and our final android for our scenario tonight, off in the corner, staring. I'm just gonna give like a jump scare warning real quick because it's this guy.
Oh, yes, eyes. The eyes are fleshy. I like that.
That's not slightly unnerving at all.
So, Tar 5 is he's an android, or he looks humanoid, and he's wearing kind of like, in a sense, like a futuristic hazmat suit over his form, but I feel like you could almost mistake him for human, but there's a couple of things that are just off that give away his more robotic nature and design. Like his
One
arm,
of these new.
like his arms are
Oh.
just a little bit too long for like a normal human. His gait is a little bit stiff in certain ways. Um, he he has a tendency of kind of just staring at the person that he is that he is interacting with.
Oh. Okay, careful, Lex. You blew into the mic. Sorry, Lex.
But yeah, it's a bit unnerving
To
to
say the least. Yeah, it was one of those
just to
new
say the least.
experimental androids.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they took like a cloned person and then just like put robot parts in him, maybe. But
Yeah.
undeniably an android,
Oh yeah,
like your fellows here.
definitely an android.
All right, so yeah, this room seems very badly damaged. You see some screens are still active, computer systems functioning in some kind of low power mode.
I assume I can see the others.
Yeah, it's very dim in here, but your optical sensors give you just a little bit, and there are emergency lights, I would say, kind of illuminate the room slightly. Here, I'll put a little one in there. Here, let me.
One of you open the door. I'm leaking.
Oh, yeah. I guess that is in your resting bay. Jonathan goes to press the button for the door.
All right, there you go. There's a little light.
Okay.
The door does not seem to budge.
Oh.
You read on the screen, lockdown engaged.
Let's see if we could do anything about this lockdown.
Where is the main terminal?
There are a few terminals in this room.
Okay.
Sure, I'll check out this one.
We'll look at this one.
Actually, you could look at the big one, and then I'll look at the big one, and then.
No, you look at the big one. So unlike that other one shot, I didn't set up a fancy terminal app. What you do see on the terminal, though, you see a couple options: low power mode, must manually reset breakers, ship engine room to restore power. You see off the top, you can disengage the lockdown if you had some computer skill. And you see it would just be a roster, a map, and a 3D view. You can also look outside the window if you'd like. Did you want to do that?
Oh, sure. Isn't there? Do you have to like strain the look, or is it just like big windows, or?
Oh well, they have like blast shielding on them right now.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
So those need to be lifted first.
You just disengage the locks.
Yeah, just disengage that.
You have computer skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you just automatically do that. All right, so yeah, some of the blast shields come out over like in sequential order across the roof of the ship. I mean the glass looking out the front, and you can see that you're kind of in some kind of debris field that appears to be like ship parts just floating through the air. Most striking though is what appears to be the nearest like large body you seem to be orbiting, and it appears to be some kind of bright red moon, which I will show you now. Yeah. Does that show up?
Yeah. It's okay. Like, huh. Well, scenery is nice, but unneeded. Is there a red sun nearby?
There are many stars off in the distance. Kind of hard to see from the limited viewport of the command room.
Right. Okay.
I should say, TL33, you are not you're not so much stuck. You've been like completely sheared in half. So you move around just off your you just kind of move around on your arms unless someone wants to help you.
Well, that sucks. Lovely. I will hand my way over to the big terminal and try and unlock the door.
No, I think.
Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it.
Jonathan already disabled the lock, so
I will try and open
I'll
the
unlock the door for you.
it seems like it's
Oh.
going to require some kind of strength check to get the door moving, being in this low power mode.
All right.
Or
sure.
actually, as long as you get some help,
Can
you
I
can
add
probably force it open.
computers to the strength check?
door. He's fairly strong, but he's cut in half.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a little difficult. I will say with some time though, you can force the door open. So the big, I guess with Tar 5 comes over and helps you, and they open the door. So let me go ahead and open that. All right. And as you peer into the darkness, you don't see any legs. There just seems to be a trail of android blood leading to some hatch further into the room.
I will
Do
upright
you
myself.
do you
on the
remember
bed.
getting into this position, TL33?
You would not.
Negative.
Well,
Does your lower half have a sub-atomic Jesus, word
autonomous.
Sci-fi.
sub-autonomous mode to them?
Oh, like they got off and walked up.
Like they were separated from your body and decided to continue onward.
What? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't remember getting any kind of upgrade like that. You're not sure what purpose that would
Mm.
serve. Oh, but
Negative.
Tars, you come over to this side of the room. You see some strange writing on the wall. It seems to be written in white android fluid that pumps through your very artificial veins.
I'll shift over and try to read it. Oh. What kind of android are you? Are you a slave to programming, or are you alive? The alive part is crossed out. Also, someone wrote down malfunctioning with a question mark.
I mean, that's an interesting ontological question. Isn't everything a slave to their programming? Are we all slaves to our master's wishes?
Humans are slaves to their natures.
That is true.
I'm gonna upright myself and land on my stump and
Well, what a waste of company dollars there. You got the skin upgrade and everything. Now half of it's gone.
this is unfortunate. Shall I or shall we go for my legs?
Let's get the map. Can I like download the map to
You
myself?
absolutely can,
Yes.
because you're an android. So I will download to each of you your the data that is in the command room for you to peruse, or you can just go through it one at a time. So I have some handouts.
These are
You have a map, you have a roster, and you have a 3D view.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's download that to everybody.
Or I'll just, if you want to check them out, I'll just show you now, and then
Yeah,
Then I'll
we can look up now.
which one are you going to look at first?
The map.
The map. You got it. All right, so the computer seems to be pretty busted, but you can get this basic information. You kind of go through it, and you see like all the log data for the ship seems to have been deleted.
Oh, does it have a date of deletion? Like a last modified date on the folder, or?
No, it just seems to be completely corrupted.
Oh, okay.
But you can pull up a map.
All right, command room, D2 to D3. Okay, life support, nav computer. Crew quarters, captain quarters, archaeologist quarters, life support 2.
private
Alright.
room to turn
Science
on
lab.
power would be good.
Okay, well, we should check on the navigation computer to see if we're still going to our destination.
we have veered off course.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We are.
And roster. I mean, like, should we have known the roster of who's on board before this, or do we
Like I
not
said,
remember?
you do not remember.
Oh, okay. All right.
You have no memory of how you got here or what's going on.
Okay. All right. Let's get the roster then.
Pull up the roster.
Oh,
That's a lot. Okay. Um. Huh. Cam Weasel on it.
Can't waste a lot. Sick
It's a
burn.
boys.
I love Cam waste a lot.
There's also a number of equipment part of the manifesto.
the skeleton walker would be useful. Got open.
Huh. And
The last entry is interesting. Artifact
artifact
unknown.
unknown.
Weight
250
2,055 kilograms.
kilo. Hmm.
We should keep a idea
Well-
of that one.
Well, we should look for the captain.
That seems
And
logical.
Captain Valerie Yank.
Valerie Yangshin. Well, we have an earth mover, a skeleton walker, a front loader, which means these are probably archaeologists.
This is.
They've probably found something on a planet. So, if I don't remember anything, you guys don't remember anything.
If one of these crewmates is still around, we can ask them.
What? Yeah, maybe.
Or
You
if they
shouldn't
have any data logs on them.
Mm-hmm. And see if we could find out what happened to TL's legs.
That would be appreciated.
Yeah, I will check navigation.
Well, we should
You don't
all
you,
stick
you,
together.
you don't want to look at you don't want to look at the 3D view.
Oh yeah, right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Let's look at the 3D view too.
Yeah.
Let's-
Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
fancy.
it's so pretty.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see where we are. All right.
You see that? You
we
see
are
that
at
this
the top.
module. You see this module on the computer station has like 2 buttons where you can kind of rotate the view.
Oh, can I
Um,
rotate it to the left?
You rotate it, but there seems to be something wrong with the image. Every time the image just re-renders, you know how it just goes line by line rendering the
Yeah.
image. Every time it re-renders, there seems to be something wrong with the part of the image, and no matter how you rotate it, it always seems to be messed up.
Hmm.
Is it always the cargo hold?
No, it's something in
Appears to
the
be.
cargo hold.
That may be the artifact they found.
Oh yeah, I mean, it weighs about how much? It weighs about 4,000 pounds, and it has to be something in the cargo hold.
It weighs precisely 4,530 pounds.
All right, and now I will, in case you need to refer back to this, I will make you owners of the in the journals tab. There is computer data.
All right, now I will check on navigation.
It is strange that the image is distorted from whatever is in the cargo.
Well, a lot of data has been corrupted. It makes sense.
You know, this isn't a live map, right?
No.
That was
Well,
that was a question for Red.
doors locked.
No, it was. It's not a live map. It's like some AutoCAD. Anyway. As you enter the hallway, it is dimly lit, with emergency lights flickering sporadically along the ceiling. The metallic walls are cold and slightly damp. Occasional patches of rust breaking through otherwise smooth surfaces. Your footsteps echo eerily in the silence. The only other sound being the distant hum of the ship's struggling systems. Jonathan, you approach the door. You see much the same as the first door. It would have to be forced open.
Well,
Not that you have to make a check. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Forced open.
Yeah, force open.
What kind of tools are you using to do this? Just like your raw android strength?
If that, I was assuming so, unless that's not enough.
No, it's fine. I just.
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh,
Huh. Let's check on the navigation computer.
oh, also, very important detail that
Oh,
I
sorry.
need to go back and tell all of you real quick. You realize, so the ship's main computer, the main suggestion seems to be reset breakers, drive room. But you also notice that there has been in the bottom right of all of your Android UIs, you see like a little battery symbol, and it seems to have a little time on it. And this is right. This is
Oh.
where I tell you that you have that your batteries. If your battery runs out in this time, you will die. And the timer's been going since we started.
We should deal with
How
that
much
first.
time? How much time do we have?
Do you see the time at the top of your screen? You should see
Top,
it now.
top of my screen.
Mm-mm.
I see no time.
Oh. Dang, that was the one cool thing I set up. Didn't seem to be working. Well, that's okay. Well, you have 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 49 seconds.
We should get the move on.
Oh, you know what?
We
Try
should-
try refreshing. Maybe it'll pop up then.
Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
yep.
Yeah.
You see it? It's like a blinking red timer.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah, I see it. Oh.
Yes. Okay.
That's not
Cool.
worrying.
All right, cool. You may
Nope.
continue.
All right. Well, I'll check navigation. Hello.
right. All right, the navigation computer room is dominated by a central console with numerous screens displaying star maps and navigational data. The main interface is active, but many of the readouts are corrupted, flashing error images. The room is dimly lit, with a soft glow of screens providing the only illumination. The air is cool, carries a slight tang of ozone, indicating recent electrical malfunction.
Electrical malfunction. Okay. I'm assuming the power generation comes from life support, right? Is that is that that's the life support function for the humans, correct? They need power, like we
The
do.
drives likely supply power.
All right. Can you type that out? What we've heard from that in like the chat, so I could like refer to it later.
The navigation computer?
Yeah, like the outputs of the computers and such.
Oh, I mean, I'll just remember it. You're a robot.
Okay.
They just tell me when you want that information.
Oh, that was loud.
Sorry.
No, the door. The door.
Yeah, you can turn down the I think sound effects or ambient from the. I don't remember if it's too loud.
No, turn it down a little.
All right, life support. The life support room is filled with humming machinery. Control panels monitoring the ship's environmental systems. Displays indicate fluctuating power levels, but the atmosphere remains stable.
Is it working?
This one does not appear to be operational. Appears to be broken.
You guys, a mechanic.
Trained for.
Tar, how about you check the other one?
Yes. Check the one to the south.
Okay, this one appears to be in a lot better shape. This one seems to be working.
This one is operational.
All right. So we have power. The ship seems to needs more power for the navigation computer to turn on.
All right. When you go to this little hole, so hold on. So if you double click on the arrow on the hole, you will go to the next floor.
Oh, neat.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's like one of those old art.
That's a pretty transition.
All right, what's
Now,
next?
second.
Uh,
To the
should
left
go-
is the galley, as well
Yeah,
as
galley.
Oh, how is So just quickly tell me, how does anyone like helping TL33? Are you just like just crawling it with your arms?
Oh, I can hands it. He's not terribly unstrong, but he's strongish.
Okay, so you just like climb down the ladder.
He's also
Alright.
trained in athletics, so I think he'd be able to do it.
brace
Okay,
and
so
catch him if you fall.
he's just doing some like gymnastics like maneuvers.
Mhm.
Like that thing where people will like stand on a bar and just stick straight out. He's just like one hand.
Yeah,
He just moves his whole torso down, grabs the next bar, his whole torso down.
nice.
Now
Nice.
that we've moved
Here.
down to this next floor,
Well, you could check the captain. See if the captain's here. She could probably answer some questions.
That
Her room should be
is
right here.
a good idea.
What is that? Yeah, Captain's Cove.
Captain. Hello.
Watch.
All right.
Captain
Captain
Valerie.
Captain Yacheng's quarters reflect her Spartan lifestyle. A small bunk is situated in an alcove. Her minimal possessions include exercise equipment, a personal computer terminal, a wall communicator, and a small shelf of books. The room's simplicity suggests a focus on functionality and discipline. This is your android brain interpreting the room.
hmm
You do not seem to see Captain Yacheng here.
Is this a blood stain?
There appears to be a deactivated human on the floor.
Oh.
I love that, the deactivated human.
Let's see. That's not good.
We check to see who it would be, like dog tag or something.
You can confirm the yes on the what clothing is there. These seems to be a kind of badge with like little wings that
Insignia.
underneath, yeah, insignia, and it does say Captain Yacheng.
How does this look like what deactivated her?
It just seems to be a corpse on the floor.
Like, is she bruised or beaten or slashed or just?
Yeah, she appears to be slashed open pretty bad.
Oh. Well.
Does it look like there is any item nearby that could have caused this?
Yeah, there appears to be like an item that would have caused it. Not in this room, no. You do see
Alright.
like in her hand though, there appears to be some kind of personal data pad.
I will pick up the data pad.
All right. You kind of activate it. It quickly opens up into what looks to be a journal. Going skimming through the entries very fast with your your Android eyes. Just go through it. It appears to be it details mundane aspects of running a vessel. The final entry from 2 weeks ago speaks about an artifact unearthed on the moon in the Rondai sector. After which she describes experiencing a horrible nightmare, which she lists out. It reads as follows: "My teeth blacken and rot. The assembled crown laughs uproariously. Nails drive through my putrid gums in a birth of pus and blood. I bite their faces away. They taste like cinnamon."
Huh.
Curious.
If I look at their face right now, does it match the description that's written in there?
No.
Okay.
Jonathan gingerly steps over her body and then tries to activate her terminal or her computer.
Does not act.
Oh, okay.
Does not seem to be enough power.
Do the
Or-
drives.
Check her
Other-
locker
Are
actually. Is there?
there any other effects on her person? A firearm, a key card, anything?
No. You check your lockers. Roll me a D10.
D10. Okay.
You find a flashlight.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I assume you
Jo-
can activate it.
Yeah. Jonathan first does it he points it at everybody and then points it at himself. He does a spooky face with it.
Did the androids react?
No.
No. Oh, that usually knocks them dead. Ha ha ha.
You all have an android laugh. If you're so inclined, it's up to you.
Theo looks down at his disembodied legs. Very funny.
That
It's fine.
is a fair point. Now that we are on this floor,
Okay,
do
so
we
if you
see
rotate your Token Jonathan, the light should. There you go.
Is there anything else in the lockers, or is it just one?
It seems to be one thing
Oh, unfortunate.
in this room.
Oh, where does the white streak my legs?
They appear to go down the ladder further. There's just strips of android fluid on the ladder.
Oh, they
I-
continue downwards.
They continue downwards.
How,
Oh,
how
wait,
my
you-
legs? How my legs went down the stairs?
We should
Oh,
check.
I'm curious.
We should check the last life support and the archaeologist's quarters, or maybe first mate's quarters. See if he's been taking extra portions.
Wow, Sean. Oh, you must have been like this ship's health unit. Maybe you were just keeping track of like their fitness. You know, you have a plan for them if you find them. All right, see,
Yeah.
this door appears to be another airlock. So it'll be forced open. So you just do it.
Yeah, we just do it.
Another life support.
Is it working?
This one seems to be working.
Okay. Then where is the power
the-
outage coming from? After you, Tar. I'm assuming whatever artifact they found, the archaeologist should know something.
All right. Let's find out what the archaeologist knows. In the archaeologist's quarters, they appear to be overwhelmed by a stench of decay. The walls are covered with photographs, drawings of an artifact, interspersed with notes about nightmares. The decomposed body of Sankar, the head archaeologist, lies under a pile of moist papers.
Waste.
Mm,
You
Looks
examine
like
further.
somebody-
yeah.
Yeah.
Your quick android medical analysis reveals blunt force trauma to his head, indicating a death from repeatedly slamming it against a solid surface approximately 10 days ago.
10 days
So
ago.
there's just like a big bloody splatter on the wall. He seems to have crumpled back into some kind of funny research into his notes.
Wait, so someone
Attempted to clean up.
clocked him over the head and dumped his notes on top of him?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Okay.
There's one specific scene in Dead Space that I'm thinking about that probably could have happened too.
I don't know what you're
Tar-
talking about.
Tar will go over to this terminal and see if they can access it.
Same. No go. No power.
Hmm.
Does not seem to turn on. That seems the little power left on the ship.
It's
That's-
been diverted to life support.
Yes,
So,
to
yeah,
critical systems like life support.
I shall
I will.
check
Do we
the-
do we have our own power? Can like we like
You do have your own power. You see that timer at the top?
Yeah.
could I sacrifice like 10 minutes of time for like a minute of computer time or
Oh, you want to reduce your in-game timer
God.
to power on the computer?
I think
Hmm.
that is more like a consensus thing. I think this is for all of our power.
is this all of our power? Do we don't have individual?
This is all your power
Like, okay.
collectively.
I will examine.
You might even consider it a meta timer.
I want to just like the captain's body. I'll check this one to see if it has a data pad or anything.
It does not. These seem to be like handwritten notes. This guy must have been really into not using computers and handwriting everything. But it all seems to be ruined on the floor on top of him. Do you want to search the room?
Yeah.
What give me a D10?
I'll let you roll this one.
Okay. You do not find another flashlight. Instead, you find a smudged drawing of what appears to be some nightmarish creature. It appears to be kind of lanky, with long arms and long legs. Some kind of weird face thing going on. You quickly check like your database, but that's corrupted. Can't really find any matches. Seems strange though.
We should hold on to this in case we encounter something that looks like this.
All right. See if this first mate knows anything.
The room appears to be empty.
Empty.
The first mate's corners, kind of like the captain. Everything's kind of kept neat. I assume you just go over to his locker. His locker is filled with survival gear, including some K rations, a waterproof poncho, and a flare gun.
Someone should take that flare gun. Well, not TL-33 as he has no legs.
I need my hands to move.
Tar, how will you take the flare gun?
I will take the flare gun.
And what's in this crate?
Appears to be nothing. It seems to be already opened.
Oh, does it have like any markings of what was in this crate?
Just survival gear.
Oh, just survival gear. Okay.
Yeah.
So a made bed, survival gear.
It appears to be some kind of weapons case.
Huh. So we could deduce.
Which you would think is strange for an archaeological vessel.
That
with
is
these many
strange.
weapons.
Also, we have.
Get it.
You go over to the weapons case. It appears to be kind of a long, slender. There appears to be some kind of digital electronic locking mechanism on it. Seems to want some 4-digit code.
We should search. We may have to find.
You think you could take it with you though? You could pick it up.
Oh,
if you wanted.
I will stick it in my imaginary.
Well, I don't know if you could carry.
I wouldn't be able to.
I'll take it.
Okay, so in one hand you have a flashlight, and the other hand you're under like a football, so you're just carrying this big case.
Yeah, it's
in case you
normal.
need it.
Mm-hmm.
Bludgeon someone to death if need be.
All right, so we have a completely tidy first mate quarter. Maybe he killed the captain. And the archaeologist.
Oh, what was the name of the guy in the archaeologist's quarter?
Sandcar.
Oh, Sandcar.
Yeah, Morton Sandcar.
I'm just marking them off as I go.
That's a good idea.
Oh, hello.
Oh, all right. In this room, this is crew quarters 2. Crew quarters 2 contains 6 bunks, each with a corpse. Analyzed on the other side of one bunk reveals a poster of a smiling woman riding a rocket, now dotted with throwing knives. The combination of this cheerful image and the targeted damage suggests an aggressive response, or a stress relief mechanism.
Is there anything in that case or locker, floor locker?
It does not seem to be anything.
Oh.
So you said there are 6 bunks in
Corp-
here, and
6
each one
corpses.
had. Oh, there's 6 corpses in here.
Oh,
One in
they're
each
triple
bunk.
stacks. Okay.
So were they like stabbed in their sleep, or were they?
It seems to be a bloody mess.
Bloody mess. Okay.
Yeah. And you see some of the blood seems to have been pooling on the floor, and it's now dripping into some kind of vent on the floor.
Seems somebody was angry in here.
Is it possible to identify who these people were?
Are they male or female? It could be first through that. Then it helps us narrow it down at least.
Let me see. I'll be honest, I did not write down the names of each of the victims and everything. So
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's fine.
there are 6 corpses. You just mark off 6. Maybe just do like a total of the roster, and then if you find all of them, I'll give you a prize.
All right. Well, same thing. We'll check the bodies to see if any of them have like key cards or any other items.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
Mark off the engineers and the science people.
But
All right, you find a note that says in one of their bloody clawed hand, not clawed hands, but they're like clawing the note in their hands. You like pry it open, and on the note says, "I am the silence that is incomprehensible."
Huh.
humans and their riddles.
Well, yes, and their ability to make such a mess. And he eyes TL33.
Ink filled in someone's blood.
This
As
mess
you head
is
down,
not fault.
as you head down this corridor, you see this lined with access panels, conduits, some of which hang loose, sparking intermittently. The air is filled with the faint scent of burnt circuitry rather. Sorry. Shadows dance along the walls as your flashlight moves through.
Alright. There should be another crew quarters behind this door. Spoiler, they're probably all dead. Imagine that!
Gosh, don't you be so crass, Jonathan. Jeez.
No, he's mad because it's all messy.
Oh. Crew quarters 3 has 12 bunks and 4 corpses. One corpse is adhered to the ceiling. It appears to be impaled by a shredded vent. Analysis indicate it was violently pulled against the vent.
Huh.
Anyone touch the corpse?
Sure.
It crashes to the floor.
Oh.
With a splat.
Yeah, with a splat.
Guy would check out the vent.
Appears to be mangled.
Mangled? Like something was trying to get in or something was trying to get out?
Like someone was trying to pull someone through a vent, but they just couldn't fit.
Oh.
They seemed to have been stuck to it until you touched it, and then it fell down.
It's like trying to put a square block through a round hole.
Exactly.
Or
More
But-
like pulling his
like a fleshy block through a
But that was a
square
fleshy
hole.
block. Yeah, again, searching the bodies to see if there's anything on them.
Okay, give me a d10.
No, nice.
Uh,
No.
All right,
10 is bad.
really bad. You find that's silly. You find a coffee mug. On it reads, "If there is no order, keep quiet."
There is no order. Keep quiet.
It's kind of in a funny Comic Sans font,
I
as
believe this
if
is-
being sarcastic.
I believe this is one of those humorous items that people purchase.
Oh, the ones they waste money on. Jonathan tries to peer through the vent.
Okay, it's up on the ceiling.
Oh, okay. So he gets on a bed and tries
Okay, yeah, you just see it kind of leads into some machinery
okay.
behind the walls and into the vents.
Okay. Oh man, such a mess here.
It's gonna take forever to clean up.
Yeah.
It is fortunate I do not clean.
Oh, lucky you. Lucky. All right, crew. All right, last one.
To the left should be
The galley's over here.
and
Crew quarters 3 is over, or crew quarters 1 is over here. Huh. More dead bodies.
There's something interesting in this room. Crew quarters 1 contains 12 bunks with 3 corpses stacked haphazardly into a corner. Most of the positions are mundane, but a music player. You see like a Sony disc player. It seems to be playing some music. Let me get you that real quick.
Mark medical.
Let me just turn off some other stuff. No, I should keep that so there's no noise. All right. All right.
Yes, paralytic.
that's supposed to be part of human music. That
As this-
other sound in the background.
Just
Don't give me a D10 if you search this room. All the music plays.
this kind of sounds familiar to me. Out of character.
Wait. I think this is spooky. I think I've heard this before.
Sorry. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. You find a collapsible shovel. You think this could be used as a weapon?
Tar, do you want to carry the luggage and I'll take the shovel, or do you want the shovel?
I will take the case. I am not much of a fanatic.
Okay.
Also, I believe it is probably wise to turn off that music now. I'll turn off the cassette player.
You gotta turn it off?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Alright.
just getting to the good part. If there was going to be a good part, there had to be a good part to it, at least.
Did either of you two notice there was some other sound that was mixed into it? Or there was something else in the background?
Is that... Oh, I thought that was just horrible human music. You know.
Did notice it was unusual and unfamiliar.
Or being a robot, is it possible to analyze the music?
Analyze the wavelength?
Yeah, analyze the wavelength to see if
Alright.
any of
So
that made sense.
You do a
What
quick
the hell-
recording in your brain space, and it like you chop it up, and you zoom in, analyze, enhance. As you suspected, there seems to be some addition made, or rather, maybe it was like a player recorder. It doesn't match anything in your corrupted database, unfortunately.
I will
You use your
note
voice to play it. Would be good to hear.
that. Sorry, say that again.
I assume you can replicate it with your voice modulator.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. I will take this cassette player with me as well.
TL33, while they're in the room discussing and talking about tastes in music, their Android tastes in music, you hear some subtle clunking noises that appeared to be coming from the walls to the north. And it seems to be approaching your location. Just a
Incoming,
constant thump.
but it is definitely getting closer.
Yes.
As I said, sound incoming from the north, getting closer. This comes off as very familiar. Someone who has been in combat before.
As soon as you close the door here in the distance, and the thumping seems to approach fast. What do you do, if anything?
Should
I will
we
get
hide in
annoyed
the
because I have
lockers?
only 2 limbs.
Is it possible to lock this door?
Possible to lock this door? Probably not with the low power situation. You probably could barricade it.
There are 2.
All right.
Yeah, you have 2 big lockers there. You have
knock the
bunk
lock.
beds. They're kind of into the walls, but maybe the corpses could help.
Wait, the doors slide into the ceiling, right? It's not like you could barricade it, right? Do these doors open? Do they swing out or do they slide away?
Oh, they slide away. Excuse me. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I would just hide in a locker and pretend I'm deactivated.
I will hide in one of the beds.
I will look like a
Actually,
dead corpse.
wait. TL33, you can just hide among the corpses, right?
Ooh.
I will do that. I will.
Okay, so you kind of like dig in there, like at the slumber party, just like pulling one of the corpses up above you. All right, I like this plan. All right, so Tar, you just like hop in a bunk bed.
I hop in the very top bunk bed and just lie there still.
Okay, Jonathan, do you turn off your flashlight?
Yeah, turn off the flashlight.
Okay, I'll just leave it on I don't want to mess with it. So, all right. So yeah, the thumping appears to be approaching outside the door. You hear much louder, much closer, and from any of your vantage points, from you in the probably the best one that can see this is probably TL33. As your kind of heads on the door, on the floor rather, you see 3 long claws come from under the door and wrench it up into the ceiling. And let me just. And here we go. So it opens up.
Oh, I do not like that.
What is that?
Let me see. Let me just. So you see this very long, lanky form that appears to be just covered in blood, weird musculature. It has these crazy long talons on its hands and feet. And the most striking thing about it is that its face, or lack thereof. We'll show you a quick picture.
Ooh.
Thanks, I
Hey.
hate it.
Thanks, I hate
And
it.
appears to slowly creep into the room as if looking for something.
It's a good thing I don't have a soul because he can't see into it.
And looks left, right. It goes up in front of the lockers you're hiding in, Jonathan. It's very close. I assume you're very good at playing dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and give me a fear save.
Okay.
All of us?
Yeah.
Would my military
Oh,
training
I
help
was so
with this?
close. That's so close.
Your military training help with this? No.
No.
This is not something you'd usually find.
Used to
It's normal.
messed up situations. Who knows? Oh god. Oh no, I'm good.
Shit.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So yeah, there's you shift in the top bunk. It whips its head around away from the locker, and a heads up. It kind of crawls up the side of the beds, attaches to the ceiling. It's kind of feeling around with its face all over the beds, and it finds you, and it screams, and it attacks you.
Can
So-
I? Well, okay. How's this gonna get resolved?
All right. So this is where we make a speed test.
Okay.
And
So
it-
roll speed.
Yeah. So just roll a speed check.
Ooh boy. And none of my skills.
Oh, I rolled a 1. Holy crap.
All right, so these big, long claws strike you from the top bunk, threatening to rip you out of the bed. And it's going to make a combat thing against you. Oh, okay. Describe to me how you deflect or get away from this.
I take the weapon case that we had taken with us and just kind of bat its hands away from me as it tries to grab me.
Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and ask you, what do you do? It appears to be attached to the ceiling now. It's tried to slash you with its claws. It does not appear to have noticed your android friends.
Okay. Well, I have a flare gun. I don't know how this thing likes bright lights, so I'm gonna try and shoot a flare in its face.
Red, no question.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1. Is that a crit save? Or is that just...
It's not a crit. It would be an automatic success, though.
Mm-hmm.
Crits are only doubles.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. So, also, sorry, Tar, take. So everyone can add 2 stress for the creature being this close to you, and Tar, add an extra stress because you failed. Well, it already did that. So just
Yeah,
everyone
I
add.
already did that.
Okay, cool. It already did that. All right, so we're good. What do you want to do?
Flare gun to its face.
All right. You're in a close range. It'd be an easy target. You have advantage on this combat check. Did I not add that to your sheet? I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, you got it. Oh, you did. Excellent. All right, go ahead and shoot it. And it. All right, so maybe part of the bed frame gets ripped apart. The flare gun slips and falls onto the floor. And yeah, does anyone else want to engage? It only seems to have noticed them.
If the flare gun did not get fired, I would grab it and try and shoot.
All right, so your arms just appear up out of the pile of corpses. You grab the flare gun and you try and shoot him.
Yes.
All right, or it.
You want? Do I need a speed or just a combat?
No, just a combat check. Or oh, you know what? We could just add a flare gun to you, real quick.
And I will delete the one that's on my.
Yeah. All right, so on your weapons tab, you should see one. It only has one shot left now, though.
Yeah.
This would probably be.
Oh, you know what? It's a flare gun. Hold on.
It's got two
Big ass-
shots.
Big ass light in here, real quick.
Yeah. Pew.
Dark, angry, scary red. Yeah, there you go. Failure.
By 5. Come on.
All right. All right. So it maybe notices you come out there. You just you're trying to wrap your hands around the grip. It just slips because you're covered in your own android fluid plus the blood of the corpses.
Does the sound or the light scare this thing at all?
Does not appear to affect it. No.
Oh.
Jonathan, what do you want to do?
Hmm.
Door's right there. I'll just point that out.
He
Or you just stay put.
he pokes his head out.
Okay.
It's like, he weighs his options. He probably wouldn't do well on his own. He comes out, and I think he'll whack it over the head with a shovel.
Oh shit! All right, go ahead and give me a combat. It turns to face you, or you just whack it on the ceiling.
No, I'll try to whack it over its head. And see if I can.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's on the ceiling. There we go.
Oh wait, no, I suck at combat. Why am I doing this?
All right, yeah, it just.
Wait, why is it? Why is it plus -10? I'm like, is that a thing that I have?
You chose combat to be your negative as an android.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because you said he wasn't good at fighting, or you didn't want him to fight.
Yeah.
Because one of her stats got a +20, but another one got a -10.
Okay.
Yeah, for android stuff. All right. This
Well,
thing crawling along the ceiling is going to let out a horrific scream. And I need all of you to give me another fear save.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh,
All
darn.
right, you fail to save, and you add 2 stress.
Just
so-
did one.
So add an additional one to it.
Yeah, because you failed, but this effect that it does, it causes just your circuits to malfunction. Oh, and as it screams, I should also mention, like that. As it screams, all of your visual sensors begin to flicker. This happens. That happened. That worked.
I didn't have permission to execute the macro.
What? I should just do it for everyone.
I think we have to have it on our macro bar for you to execute it for us.
Okay. Never mind. Your visual sensors all glitch out, and it's just weird for a second. You can't see anything because it blinds you with the screen. All right. Tar 5. What would you like to do? It remains on the ceiling.
Ooh,
Turned around to bat Jonathan's shovel away.
Damn. The flare gun's out. I mean, I guess we fired the rounds, but this didn't hit the creature, so this place is just bright as fuck.
Yeah, that's why I put a light. Here, let me put another light.
Yeah.
Does it bounced off the ceiling and ricocheted into the corner? Your problem, man, just it went outside. How about that? Make it even brighter.
Yeah, and these doors slide. They don't. There's no way that we.
You would know that the doors you have to force open do not automatically slide. Those would be the airlocks.
Damn.
You do see one across the way, and out across the way, and you also remember the life supports also had airlocks.
We
But that was
should.
the other end of the hall.
We should exit this room now. Is there like a disengage kind of thing, or just
No.
run?
You just run.
All
You
right.
can go 10 meters with one thing, and you can also do something.
I'm going to.
So it was on the ceiling. You brush past Jonathan. Get out to the flare burns at your feet, illuminating the hallway and all the messed up panels, electrical.
And you said this door is one of those that needs to be.
It's an
forced
airlock. Yeah. So in this case, I will need a strength check if you want to force it open.
Boy. All right, I'll try.
Do you have any kind of tools or?
Nope, me and my weak ass body.
Okay.
Oh,
Woof. Oh, all right. You force it open.
Oh, nice.
Looks like the galley.
and I can still move. Just
You won't be able to step in after.
I won't be able.
Oh wait. I don't think you can break it. Hold on. Let me just double check if you can break up your movement.
Because I think it looks like I used about 7 meters. Where it was.
Blah, blah, blah.
Like 6.5.
Move and do one thing. Yeah, you can get in there. I'll just say that's fine.
All right. So then I move into this room.
All right.
That's
Do you want me to give you the flavor text for the galley, or you good?
Good for right now. Concerned about the others. If
all
I
right,
get
CL
in there.
33. You have the flare gun in your hand. It appears to be spent. You're covered in corpses. This thing is crawling along the ceiling with its long, lanky arms.
Yeah, bye.
So you can only move half speed because you don't have legs.
I will double move.
Okay, double move then. All right, so you just crawler from a zombie movie. Just do like some Olympic swimming almost.
Yeah, basically.
All right, Jonathan.
All right, Jonathan will follow and attempt to close the door behind him.
Okay.
And
Wrong door.
Okay, well, you can only do one action on your turn. So you're either closing that door or you're trying to close the airlock.
I'll close the. Let's close this one then. I guess.
Okay, so this one's still open, and you try and close that one. I mean, you just strength check.
A strength check. Okay.
Yeah, to force it closed again.
Oh, nice.
Nice. All right. The panic set in, but you guys have, you guys successfully closed the door. And you hear a scream from outside. As you hear it run up quickly to the door, start pounding and clawing at it, but it can't seem to get in. Yeah.
Oh, Red, for your macro, I think you just have to make it public, and then I think you can execute it. Because I don't think I could execute it on my own. But
It's supposed to do it for everyone. Oh, boy.
like, I go to the macros folder, I can't see it, or rather.
All right, we can do it just for the stream. Okay, hold on. Let me. Well, yeah, let me try doing it this way. Okay, hold on. All right, for your own immersion, you've made everyone order of the glitch FX macro. If you want to click it. So yeah, there's a bunch of pounding.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
That's a dope fucking
So every time this thing screamed, that appeared to happen to your visual sensors.
Wait,
Interesting.
what? How'd you get to it?
So go to the folders under the browse macros, and then
Oh, I see.
just drag it to your hotbar and click it.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. Eventually, seconds, minutes pass. Don't hear anything.
How much time do we lose?
I don't know. The timer is always going. Real time.
I take out the little picture that was from the archaeology room. Does it kind of somewhat match up what the fuck we just saw?
Yeah. You maybe you took a screenshot while you were running away from it,
Mhm.
and then you like visually compare. You like overlay them on top of each other. Do all this cool
Analyze.
computer store analyze. Yeah, you think it's probably pretty close. You think it's like a 76% match.
It seems whatever the head archaeologist had observed, this is that creature.
You hear the flares eventually die out on the other side of the door.
Whatever it is able to mess with our sensory systems. We should just search this room to see if there's anything useful.
All right, the galley. The galley is arranged for meal preparation with utensils and cookware in place. There's a splatter on the floor resembling blood.
Huh.
A closer inspection reveals it to be grape juice.
Huh.
2 corpses are positioned under each table, as if they sought concealment. The scene suggests a sudden and a chaotic event.
I will take this knife on the table.
Wait, hold on. You said there was 2 corpses underneath
The table, yes.
Oh, under the table.
Under the table, yeah, as if they were trying to hide from something.
And yet they still got caught. Damn. Okay.
Maybe they didn't close the door fast enough.
Yeah. I will search their bodies to see if there's anything useful.
All right, give me a shot. You find some instant coffee powder.
Okay. I mean, I have heard the humans yell out pocket sand before.
Oh, maybe it doesn't like coffee grounds.
We shall see. And it looks like Jonathan had picked up a knife.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go for the knife on the table because I think I don't know, the shovel didn't seem that effective. You just trade out.
All right, you swap inventory items, get the Resident
Yeah.
Evil like drop item, discard. Wait, what happened to the weapon case? You just leave it in the room?
Did you leave it in the room, Tar?
Is there any way that I could have strapped it onto me?
Yeah,
of
course.
Then yeah,
you grab a belt off one of the corpses, strap it in.
Yeah.
And I just
Maybe you should open the weapon case.
You do not have the passcode from the first one, but I can attempt to hack it.
Yeah, you should probably hack
you
it.
definitely could.
Alright, I'll attempt to hack.
Does anyone else have computers or hacking?
I
have hacking.
You have hacking? Alright, then you can have advantage. You guys work on it together.
Hacking with intelligence, correct?
Okay. Yep. Advantage. Critical success.
Nice.
All right. So it takes you very little time to you kind of open up like a side electrical panel. You kind of go in there with your very slender fingers, kind of snip some wires. The screen goes crazy for a second.
There's a small wire that comes out from my wrist, and I plug that in, and then
you just like trying dozens of different combinations. It locks you out for a second, but then you bypass that, and then there's like a as the seal is broken on this weapon case, it opens up, and you see a weapon, and it looks like this.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Nice.
Let's see. I would tell you exactly what it did if your memory banks were corrupted, but it looks dangerous. Looks expensive.
05 Marco. 05X Marco. I am not familiar with firearms, but
You're familiar with firearms?
I am not familiar with firearms.
Oh. But maybe TL33 is familiar.
I have military training.
Go ahead and give me, if you want to roll, let's see. Oh yeah, it does have the weapon on there. I guess this is not okay. It's it's an SK-109 Seeker Smart Rifle.
It sounds like
you would know that normally it would have to connect to some kind of interface for a soldier to use it. But a very powerful weapon indeed. You think with a little jury rigging or maybe some more computer hacking, you could hook it up to your own visual sensors as if it were a HUD and be usable. All right, so let me throw that on your inventory.
We need to find your legs so that you are able to utilize this weapon properly.
that's assuming we can put me back together.
Okay, there you go. So I'm going to throw it on Tar, or I'm going to throw it on. Well, I guess Seal
technically
can
can't
effectively
carry
use
it,
it
though.
currently. All right, so you'll see a smart rifle in your weapons category. You would know that this thing can fire at things at extreme range and ignores armor. It has 3 shots.
Ooh.
But it would be very difficult to fire in very close quarters.
Mm.
All right.
Ooh.
Time passes.
All
right. You should get to work, gang.
Should continue
And
be cautious.
all right. Well, really, why are we being cautious when we have? He looks at his eyes. An hour and 20 minutes to live.
Fair point.
We must recharge soon. Down a level we go.
All right, down. All right, we have come down. This
way.
This door does not lead to a room.
So as you come down the ladder, you would see, unfortunately, at the bottom of the ladder is another pool of android fluid, and there is a single foot.
Oh.
Oh.
Appears to be an android foot.
Can I push at this section of wall?
No, you would know that would lead to outer space.
Huh.
Oh.
It appears to be very stuck.
I'm not sure what to do.
Or, whatever manual safety protocols engaged would not let this door open in the ship's current state. Tar, you find another life support system. This one appears to be damaged.
Okay. This is the science lab. Maybe there's something in here to repair TL with.
So 2 of the life. Hold on.
That would be very, very useful.
Oh. All right, Tar, can you help me force this door open?
So half of the life supports have been damaged. Yeah, analysis.
Okay.
Did we find any bodies in the mess, by the way?
There were 2 bodies in the mess.
2 bodies under the table.
Yep.
Okay, we'll mark 2 random corpses though.
Let's see. As you enter the science lab through the airlock, you notice that the airlock is dented and gouged, evidence of no, hold on. No. Inside the room is a scene of chaos. Computers and equipment are smashed and strewn about, intermingled with 3 corpses. The vent in the north wall is forcibly smashed outward, suggesting an intense outward force. The flickering lights and scattered debris heighten the sense of a catastrophic event having taken place here.
Same deal. Examine the corpses. Trying to find something.
All right, give me a detail. All right, we've already rolled that, so we grab something else. Okay, you find a pamphlet that it's about the shedding of flesh.
Oh fuck.
Oh, TL's already shed his legs.
Very funny.
Oh, so you would see that the vent to the north is smashed open over here. If you shine your light on it,
Oh,
it goes into some kind of vent system. You have to climb on the desk to get up in there, but
hmm. Tar, can this fit a whole person?
yeah, you can fit in there.
Okay. I'm gonna check this vent out, guys.
Is this anything? Or is it just decoration?
Just decoration.
Be careful.
Well, stay where you could see me. Is there anything in here?
Yeah, you see, it's kind of like the innards of the ship, some circuitry, pipes, panels. You see to the opposite side, there's another vent over here that you think you could open. You open it.
Yeah.
All right. It seems to lead into that same room with the life support from above.
Oh, why were people trying to get into here?
No, it seems like someone came through there,
Oh, someone
as
came
if
through.
from that area.
Okay. Someone came in from life support into here because it couldn't get into here normally. And I'm assuming they left. Is there anything on these computers? Or are they all offline?
Same deal. Doesn't seem to be enough power to turn them on.
Anything in that case?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's where you found it's a bunch of pamphlets about shedding of flesh.
Oh, okay.
Is it like religious-y or just like literally?
It
I have
seems
religion,
religious.
yeah. Oh, wait, I have religion. May I check into this? I have
Hack into it.
theology. No, can I check into this? Can I like look into I have a theology skill, so I don't know if that could help discern what this all means.
What would you like to discern about it?
Like what religion is it? Or if it
Has
So,
any religious
the issue
connotation.
here is that you basically have no memory. Like, all your memory banks are corrupted, so trying to, like, go back and, like, cross-check what any kind of clues or what this could be related to, that just doesn't work.
okay.
All right. You're entering the crew chief's quarters. Entering the crew chief's quarters, you detect an inert form of Chief Call. You see on one side of the room a dirty shirt obscures a mirror, likely to prevent visual distractions. Scanning the open locker reveals a lavish chess set, a finely crafted tarot deck, and colorful bone dice. This data suggests a juxtaposition of high-value items amidst personal neglect.
No, so I mean this is also more blood.
Yes.
Was there a body?
No.
No?
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you said his.
Oh wait, no, they never. Yeah, there's a corpse here. Pardon me. Excuse me.
He's been decommissioned.
Yeah, this human has been deactivated.
Is there anything in this locker?
An intricate chest set.
Good chest set? Oh.
Search.
But give me a D10. Yeah. Looks like it's on it. All right. Only one. You both got a 5 though. Wait, no, 5. Yeah, you both got a 5. Let's see. Ooh, you find a stone idol. Appears to be carved from stone.
Is it whispering to me?
Does anyone else hear the static?
Do you listen?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Does it look familiar? Like, a certain creature we talked to about 10 minutes ago?
Oh, I mean, you think that's a logical connection?
Oh, it does.
Oh, it doesn't look like the creature itself, but it's just be carved. It's reminiscent.
Well, that's still not good. Um, hmm.
Does this wall feel like it just? Is there any clues on this wall? Like it feels like false wall or anything?
Inspecting it, it does not
Yeah.
appear that these panels are removable.
Okay.
You think you would be probably touching past this wall would be outside into space through some
Okay.
thick hull.
If we continue down this hallway, we will get to the cargo hold and cryo chamber, as well as the drive room.
Okay. Well, we should
Yeah, if you get to
check.
the drive room, you could reset the breakers, get the power back on.
Should do that before going to the cargo hold, I think.
I agree.
And that will be at the far end of the corridor.
I should be actually behind you guys because I can't go that fast.
So I was
I would-
thinking about that. Do you want to hold the gun and then I will carry you on my back like baby, like Yoda?
Oh,
I was waiting for one of you to suggest backpack.
backpack.
But you just let him walk
Engage.
around. He's probably too proud of an android to be carried. I mean, totally up to you though.
I mean, it's up.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is-
Would you want that to happen, or
This is our survival. We require. We
I
should
think
let
it's
ourselves die.
I think
So,
it's a good idea. You know.
I think you
If you-
have the combat
I do
skills in this group.
I do have the follow me mod. So if you grab him and then hit M, you should be able to follow him. If you we'll just say like you're riding on his back. We'll say you grab some more belts from the
Corpses. And
yeah.
break
Yeah.
something together.
Yeah,
All right.
This will look
and-
good. Mhm.
Go ahead.
This seems like a marketable.
Yeah, this is
image.
very marketable. This will look good in the company newsletter. Thank you.
Remove that
Teamwork.
spicy pew pew into my inventory.
Oh yeah.
Oh
The
yes.
smart rifle. Hand over to you.
SMORT. Smart.
Yeah. This is good training material. The benefits of teamwork with your robotic companions.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. This hallway. The narrow passageway is cluttered with scattered tools and debris, evidence of a hurried evacuation. The floor is slick with a thin layer of an unknown fluid, reflecting the dim light in a discorning manner. A low, persistent creaking sound can be heard, as if the ship itself is groaning under some unseen strain.
Maybe. Oh. Tar.
Oh god, we are all gonna die.
Excuse me.
That was out of character internally.
Oh. Tar, can you help me with this door?
Hold on. Okay. I will try this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Give me just a second. All right. As you open this door, a gunshot rings out.
Ah.
You see a
Another
man.
human. Greetings.
He attempts to shoot you.
Oh, rude.
Yeah.
Hey, I am company property.
Whoa.
That's a lot of dice you're rolling, mister.
All right. You take 6 points of damage as a slug lands in the side of your shoulder.
I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to look at that.
Oh, don't roll that because it'll automatically do stuff to your character.
I rolled it.
Don't fucking move.
Can I help you, sir?
This man seems breathing heavy. His left hand appears to be guarding the breakers. In this room, there's smoke and fire. And he shouts again, "Don't fucking come any closer. Fucking tin cans."
Well, I am company property. It looks like It's very uncouth to, incur, demerits on your paycheck.
Shut your stupid face.
Do you need assistance?
Oh, yeah, so yes, do you need
We are,
assistance?
we are attempting to restart the ship and get power back to its systems.
No, can't do that.
Why is that?
Because that fucking thing is still here.
So you have encountered the creature as well.
Yeah. Fucking nightmare it is.
Then why would turning on the power be bad?
So fucking find me.
Um,
No. So you're gonna help me, see? You're gonna take your bodies. You're gonna be bait. We're gonna lure that thing in the cargo hold. We're gonna blow them all out of the sky. Get off the ship. Move. He points the gun at you. I said, back the fuck up.
Oh, certainly, sir. Or madam, sorry.
I guess it'd be hard to visually identify this person with a corrupted memory log. It's hard to identify. He is a male. He does seem to be injured. Your sensors also pick up high levels of radiation coming from him in the room.
Well, how about you just go hide in cryo, and we'll reset the breakers, and then we could all, talk this over.
I said, move. He's motioning with the gun for you to go back down the hallway.
Sir, there are detection of high radiation levels coming from the room as well as yourself. I believe you have been exposed to radiation poisoning.
Yeah, the cancer-causing kind.
Trying to trick me. Think you care? Just fucking machines. Open that. Let's do it. How did you get? Wait a minute. How did you get that?
I was going to point it at him.
You're gonna point it at him?
Yeah. No, we must survive.
It's not.
I don't think we have. We don't have any
That's
directives.
You have no idea what you're doing.
And
I order you to drop that weapon.
I don't know who you are.
The
You
first
will let us do our mission. We will all survive.
Oh, you're the first mate. You've been eating way too much.
Way to ruin this scene. All right, yeah. So, what's everyone doing? So, Tar, you seem to be complying. Are you going to point the gun at him? He told you to drop it.
Do we feel compelled?
Open that door.
Oh, I wanted to ask. Do we feel compelled to follow his orders, or?
That's what I was about to ask you.
You tell me.
No.
You saw there was a poignant message at the beginning of the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I think on some level you do feel compelled, but who knows?
But threatening and doing are very different things, also. And humans can be turned to be compliant. So yes, I will point it at him.
All right, I think he doesn't seem to be in his right mind. I think if you point the gun at him, we're gonna have to do a speed check.
Terrible at speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so he doesn't actually have speed; he has instinct, and he's a battle-hardened veteran. So I'm gonna give him advantage.
Oh, yeah.
You got a 3.
Would I add athletics or military training or nothing onto this?
I think military training for a speed check.
Normal.
All right. He's gonna shoot you.
That was terrible.
All right. He's got a combat. It's gonna be normal because of the distance. Oh, ooh. All right. So it blinks off the side of the hull. And now, Tara, what do you do?
I guess I mean, he shot the passenger in my
He
back.
shot
Is
at
the,
you, basically, yeah.
yeah, he shot at me. So I mean, I am not a combat android. So instinctually, I do kind of flinch and dodge out of the way a bit. But since I know that I have
You never
TL
fucking
30,
get me. You fucking skin jobs. Fucking. I like monstrosities. I hate you. I've always hated you.
I don't
I think
know.
it's a very strong word. We need to get you back into some company training for that one.
I think the radiation has affected him. Rush him, take him out. Conscious. Blah, blah, blah. Knock him out, and we can help him.
Do you want to stay afar and shoot at him, or do you want to go up close and try and bonk him over the head?
You can totally drop me. I don't know.
Well, Tara, it's your turn. You can move and do one thing.
Yeah. I will.
You seem to be in a long hallway with not a lot of cover.
Well, I hope you're a good shot. I guess I'll run up and attempt to disarm him.
Okay. You should like grab the gun, grab him.
Yeah, or grab the firearm away from him or something.
All right, go ahead and give me. Let's see, I guess this would be strength. You're trying to wrestle him.
Just straight up strength or combat.
Oh. I get you could make an argument for both.
I'll do strength. I don't have a penalty for that.
There you go.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, so yeah, you try and get close to him. You see he's already like, kind of re-racked his gun and is aiming directly at your you know, you're an android, but you still have like vital components.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to run up on him. You try and grab him. He shakes you off, jumps back behind the airlock, and yeah, unsuccessful.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, Jonathan.
All right.
Tar seems to have charged in there and is trying to wrestle the gun off this man.
All right. Let's get in there.
Oh, I guess his token kind of gave away his name. This is the first. Well, he told you his first name. His first make Ray Cam.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't see
All
his
right.
name.
Oh, you can't. All right, good. Well,
No,
he told you
Ken's
his first name, but you
Yeah.
you got the roster earlier.
All right. I'm going to. All I have is a knife.
You don't understand what you're doing.
I understand that you need to go back to training, and I bonk him over the head.
No, we need to get that fucking thing off the ship.
And we will, as soon as
Do
the
as I
first
say.
mate- Well,
All right, so
You're
go
not-
ahead and do what you're doing. I keep interrupting you, but yes, this is just
Yeah.
as the combat's rolling. A violent encounter. That's what it's called.
Jeez.
He just kicks you in the sternum away from him. You kind of tumble back like one of those Boston Dynamics robots.
oh yeah.
You right yourself because you're a good robot. Like that thing they taught to jump. You know that one?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, he's gonna step away from you and he's gonna shoot TL again because he has the gun. All right, it's close range. He's gonna have advantage. Oh. All right, success. You take 8 points of damage.
Ow.
Man, this guy's beating our ass.
Oh.
All right.
All right. And then TL. You know that the gunshots are very loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
It's only a matter
maybe
of time until our friend shows up.
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. How about I keep this guy busy, and then you guys try to find a way to corral the the um the airlock.
Well, we'll see. I will.
You
Absolutely.
you are definitely to get this to work. You were definitely attached to Tar. So unless you want to like
Yeah.
break free first,
I can.
you kind of be stuck to him.
I drop
That'll
it.
be your action to get off.
Oh,
of
I
him.
gotta use an action to get off him. Shit.
Yeah, I would say so
Okay.
because he kind of like strapped you in there, right? So you could
Yeah.
move around and get around. I would say that they'd take an action only because you are holding this big ass gun with two hands. So
This is fair. This
it'd
is
be
fair.
difficult.
Man, I can't hold an action.
Not really. Not in
No.
the system. It all happens very fast. Very simple. Stand down.
Absolutely loud it is. Yeah.
We'll go to the airlock. We'll blow it out into space.
What's that? Sneeze. Ow, sneezed. We
Fucking
None of
androids
us
pretending to be humans, trying to sneeze. What do you think of them? See?
none of us
The deception.
want to end up in vacuum. Oh yeah. He's just gonna unstrap and like
Just like
fumble and like
Can you-
roll in here.
you drop the gun.
Ah.
I'm sorry. It's we have to think about
Yeah.
this. Though. We got to think about
That's
the
fair,
reality.
fair. It is a big gun, so
It's a big gun. It's
It's a
literally
rifle.
it's one of the biggest guns in the game.
wow.
One of the best weapons, and also you would know with your military training that you would have disadvantage if you wanted to fire at this range.
Yeah.
It's built for long distances, but it's very good at killing. It ignores
Yeah.
armor.
I'm just gonna let Tar bring us in and move us to the breakers. Hopefully, one of us can pop them and close the door.
Okay.
Uh,
You just do nothing.
point backwards and wait for the monster. I guess.
Okay. You kind of scan the hallway. Good idea.
Mhm.
All right. Tar, what are you up to?
Well, he's not covering the breakers now, right?
He kind of is. It's like this whole panel back here.
Uh,
This whole situation directly
but,
behind him.
but I would still be able to get to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna kind of get past him and get to the breakers and try and turn them on. Would that be computers or hacking?
I think this would be computers.
Computers.
And the only reason I'm having you roll is because we're in combat.
Yeah.
A stressful situation.
I'm gonna use intelligence, and I guess that's what
Oh,
says.
nice. Okay.
Very nice at computers.
All right. So you brush past him. Maybe TL, you drop the gun. You kind of like try and jump on him or brush him away. Tara, you work as fast as you can, trying to reset the breakers. You are successful, and you hear like when the Millennium Falcon charges up, it's like it seems to be successful. Systems do seem to be coming back online, and that is when you hear coming from down the hallway. No, you fool! Fucking piece of shit! I'll kill you!
We need to work together to get rid of this thing.
Nah. You see him start reaching into his coat pocket for something. Jonathan.
no.
I try to disarm him of whatever he's reaching for.
You tried to remember what he's reaching for or his gun?
Yeah, try to reach for what he's reaching for to grab it
Okay,
before
so
he
you
does.
see what he's reaching for. It looks like a grenade.
Oh yeah, should I try to grab it from him?
Okay. Go ahead and give me a speed test. So he can't. He will fight you.
Oh man.
Oh, I hope that's not a critical failure. All right. All right. So this is what happens. You run in there. You dive for whatever he's grabbing for. Your hand gets into his coat. He pulls away from you, and then you see that you're holding the pin of this grenade.
Well, don't let go. I will. Let's put the pin
Fuck
back
you.
inside.
And then he's gonna. Everyone's gonna blow up right now. Holy shit! All right, I need everyone to give me a panic check too as this happens because. Well, you need to give me a panic check because you did a critical failure, but everyone else is giving me a panic check because there's a live grenade about to go off next to you. All right, you succeed.
Fear? Oh, wait, no, panic.
No, this is a panic check. This is what we're checking against your stress.
I'm good.
All right.
Like, where do you see panic? Sorry.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Click on stress. And roll pen. Sorry.
Gotcha.
It's been a minute. All right. You all calmly acknowledge the grenade, and then it blows up. He becomes a fine red mist against the sides, and then I'm gonna need everyone to give me a. Let's see. This would be a body save. Let me double check how much a grenade deals.
Oh.
Might I be able to use one of my
Frag grenade. All right. All right. It does this much damage.
I'm gonna throw my athletics on that because actually
A body save.
they're both the same.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Good. Good. And oh yeah, you all made it. Excellent. All right, and then he becomes a fine red wrist against all the equipment here. A bunch of his blood flies into the fire and immediately starts to settle, but he is fucking dead.
So, how much damage do we take? Or
You're gonna each take 6 damage because you made your save.
okay. Well, success, right? Let's have it real quick.
Breakers appear to be very damaged, but
Okay.
you reset them already, so it should be fine.
Should be. Keyword, should be.
Alright.
All right. Can I throw the remains of his body like outside?
Outside.
Yeah.
Is this just
Well, I think we're still in an violent encounter, so time hasn't sped back up yet for you.
Oh, okay. I just want to for the monster to come and be like, oh, there's a.
Oh yeah, I
body.
understand.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a body here. That must have been making the noise. So yeah, Jonathan, you look back out and you see. No, wait, you just went. So next would have been him. So it'll be the monster then. I'm screaming around the corner. Let's see. You go that. He's already drawn by the noise. So yeah, just barreling down the hallway, very fast,
Jesus.
almost on all fours. Yeah, he can move that and then do that. So yeah.
oh, fuck.
And he screams, and you all have that visual effect happens as he screams.
Oh,
What?
I like the.
That was
The
me,
accent.
sir.
I didn't do
Oh.
that one.
It just fit too well.
Okay. All right, Tar, you would be up next. Oh no, it would be a TL. TL goes first then Tar. Right?
Too close to shoot it.
Yeah, it would be too close to shoot it.
I'm gonna have to blast it.
You just had disadvantage on the roll at this range.
Okay. I don't have the weapon in my inventory, but I will just use the flare gun as a thingy.
It's smart.
They're going to be out of ammo. Only
Yeah,
two shots.
I'm just gonna use it for the roll.
Oh, okay. Did you not have the smart rifle? Oh, you didn't. All right, let me add it to you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Cool.
It is 40 10 damage.
Disadvantage.
Nice. Oh.
Balls. Fucking so close.
All right, so you reload it. It powers up. But yeah, Jonathan's in the way. This thing's too quick. You fire down the hallway and just into the wall, and you see it takes a good chunk out of the wall behind this thing, and this thing screams. All right. Right, and then it would be Tar. Ray is fucking dead.
Distance.
Is his gun still there?
Yeah.
I would like to pick it up.
Okay. That would be your action.
Yeah, I'll just pick it up for now. And
I'll add it to your sheet. He fired 2 shots out of it, so let me just change the ammo real quick. It's 4 shots currently. All right.
it's my action to pick it up. Yeah, there's not much else I can do.
Okay, Jonathan.
All right. I'm going to zoom past it. And try to run to here.
Okay, run to the airlock.
Oh
try
shit!
to open it?
Right. Yeah, try to open it. Strength,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Come on. No.
You can't quite get it to budge. It turns as you kind of duck past it. It looks at you with this weird face.
Yeah, over here. Fort face. Yeah, I guess I end my turn after that.
Okay. All right, it's gonna go. Doesn't really seem to be interested in you at the moment. I think it's gonna go. It's pretty smart. It's gonna go for the thing that shot at it. So it's gonna step into the room and try and get you, but first it's going to scream. Oh! All right, so give me a fear save.
All of us.
Yeah. 99.
Ow.
All right. All right. Tara, you make it. Jonathan, you failed to get some stress. TL, you need to give me a panic check. It's a critical failure.
Ooh.
Okay. Made it. All right. And then it's going to come down with a claw on Tar, I guess, because you're in front of it. So I'm going to try and claw you. All right.
Sorry.
Does 10 points of damage as it rips down the front of your face and torso. You're synthetic. You're synthetic in real body parts. Kind of slough onto the floor, revealing even more horror underneath your mask and flesh in your hazmat suit.
Oh.
And I am bleeding as well.
It's only if you take a wound. If that would have took the rest of your health bar, then I have to roll for a wound, and that's what could happen. Yeah.
Okay. I still have 4 hit points on this life bar.
All right then, and that's what it does. TL, it's your turn. Strapped to the back, trying to get a shot off.
Yeah. Okay. Try and shoot again because that's all I could do. Oh, come on.
It's too hard.
No.
The tar.
Shit's too chaos.
You took a big chunk out of tar, and that caused tar to, reflexively move back and slam you against the wall, maybe by accident. Yeah. And another shot fires off, plinks off the room, and destroys one of these computers, I guess. Jonathan, your turn.
All right. I'll try to
See
open.
that they're dying.
They're dying. I don't have anything to help them with. Oh, my
Would have been
combat's
much
really
better if I
low.
didn't lose my legs.
Hmm. Yeah, I have a grenade pin, not a grenade.
You have a shovel.
I have a shovel. All right, I'll try to, I'll try to distract it by whacking it over its head.
You run over and hit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Do it.
can't. Yeah, I did. Did I?
You haven't moved on my screen. Maybe.
Oh,
He
did
moved.
Did he move? I guess I'll
Yeah.
refresh real quick.
Oh.
I didn't see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. All right, go for it.
I did. I rolled a 60.
Oh, 60? Oh, a failure. All right, yeah. It's just it's too quick and too agile.
All right, and I try to just be like, over here, big guy, and he tries to step away from it. Can I do that?
Okay, yeah. You just want to get its attention.
Yeah.
All right. It turns to you. You see all of the weird feelers on the head stand straight up, and it holds its arm out and points at you. And you feel your body begin to lift into the air. And I need you to give me a sanity save.
This is not logical. Oh,
All right.
I am down. I guess I'm at
Well,
0.
that'd be one of your health bars, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, so...
You take a wound, but you also get a minus 5 points to your strength and your speed. And you just give me a sanity save or take a stress. And it begins walking towards you as you're lifted in the air.
Wait, another sanity save?
So the sanity save was to take the extra stress at the end. You just take 15 points of damage.
Okay. Alright, so I've lost a health bar.
Okay. Actually, and as this happens, I'm gonna make a macro visible. Get all you guys. If you want to click on find glitch door VFX and click that, and this is what you see as you could throw it up on the stream too. So,
Oh, I don't
this
like
is what you
that.
see as your vision blanks out again, and
Jesus.
as you see, a vision as that happens to you, and it just begins to approach you as you're lifted off the floor, and then you drop after it's drained you. All right, TL.
Is it still too close?
No.
Oh, okay. I have 1 bullet left because this thing only has 3 shots.
Make it count.
Nope.
It's just too hard. All right, you fire.
I fire.
You see what it's doing to Jonathan, and yeah. As that happens, Jonathan, you hear something from beyond the airlock to the north, where the cargo bay would be. You hear a new noise that inspires fear and terror as you come back from that vision. That's really loud. Another scream, a much larger scream. And you see the airlock door open. And you just enough space to see inside the room. And you see what looks to be some strange wood, metal and stone monolith. It looks like this. You see from it many eyes and faces and mouths. These black tendrils begin to ink out and flow through the air like hair underwater. And it's Star's turn. You almost feel compelled to go to it.
It's my turn.
It's your turn, yeah. That's what Jonathan sees and experiences.
Oh boy.
Soul.
I know, right? That's also the first thing that was in my head.
Jesus.
But we also feel this presence.
No, you hear this crazy noise. I don't know if I started playing it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can hear it. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I can only move 5.
You can move. Oh, no, you
'Cause
can
I'm-
move 10.
Well, I'm also carrying TL, so is that
Oh
slowing
no,
me down?
that doesn't slow you down now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I do have to revolver. I will move 10 meters.
Up.
Got a glimpse of it. I don't like that
Oh,
I
yeah,
got a glimpse of it.
Oh, as you ran by? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I forgot to add this to the thing. There you go. It's like pulsing now.
I have the revolver that was the first mate's, and I turn and I try and fire at this creature while hearing this horrible noise.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yes, 6 points. All right, yeah. So this is probably as you watch it, it's lifting Jonathan up in the air as its tentacle feelers stick straight up, almost like it's pushing him upwards. You shoot it. It
I shoot its
recoils.
hand.
It recoils in pain. It screams out again, and Jonathan, you drop to the floor. It staggers for a moment, and then rights itself and looks right at you. It doesn't understand why you're doing this to it. It just wants to show you something.
I still have the gun pointed at it and have not put it away. That's it for
All
me.
right, Jonathan, you drop to the floor.
Okay. It wants to show us something. I've seen it. It's this way?
Yeah.
Just because it showed us something does not mean that we need to see it.
It's so very hard not to make it.
Wants us to see.
You shine your light on it if you want.
Oh,
Jonathan, don't go.
I've seen it.
Quickly, I'll give you the flavor text. The cargo hold is well stocked with archaeological equipment. Skeleton walkers with laser cutters, earth movers, cranes, picks, shovels, gear for managing terrain. Parkas, vac suits, no weapons. They're emphasizing its research specialist purposes. In the center stands a strange artifact made of dark, twisted metal, a grotesque statue with excessively jointed limbs and screaming faces, adorned with too many eyes. Count them. There, 57. It measures 3 feet wide, 5 feet high, and 2 feet thick. Surrounding the statue are broken pieces of a cargo crate, scattered outward as if force exploded from within. 6 dead crew members are kneeling around the relic, their hands or foreheads touching it, suggesting a ritualistic interaction. There is space for you.
Yikes on bikes.
I need to see. Can I make a theology check against this thing, or?
What are you trying to figure out?
Anything. Like, what does it mean? What is it trying to say?
Who knows? You
Trying
see,
to understand.
I don't know.
To understand. Is it moving?
There are inky black, appears to be some kind of energy, like pulsing out of it, all the many eyes and mouths of this thing, and then again it's like floating above it, kind of almost smoke coming out of something, and they're like waving back and forth like hair underwater.
Can I touch it?
Is that what you want to do with your action?
Well, no. Do I know where the airlock is?
You see the airlock is directly behind the earth mover.
Okay.
You see the skeleton walkers over on this corner. You have vac suits against the wall, just random cargo. Let's go to forklift.
Do I feel entranced by this thing? Like how entranced do I feel by this thing? I guess I want to say.
You tell me.
I don't.
It showed you a vision of something.
Yeah, it showed me a vision of the door. All right, I touch it.
Okay. You should give me a sanity save. At disadvantage.
Okay.
Your mind wants to believe now. Yep. All right, you just kind of zonk out, and you see very clearly. Your mind, your vision flies from the ship you're currently in out towards a planet past the red moon, and on this planet you see structures. Some kind of would be alien to you. Structures. You fall this down into a ravine up upon a very big hill. And again, you see the door on this hill, a door to somewhere. You don't know where. You feel compelled to find it. You definitely need to get the ship working again so you can go explore that.
Yeah, we need to get this thing off the ship. Yeah, we need to get the. Jonathan now has purpose and ends his turn.
Okay. You see this thing kind of lax a little bit. Well, actually, you just shot it. It's actually, no, it's going to come for you guys.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, I totally forgot that you just shot it. So, yeah, it's going to try and jump on you. I'm assuming TL's on your back, right? Because you turned around. So, unless you were trying to get him to attack TL. Do either of you make a sacrifice and try and take its attack?
I don't know how many hit points you have. I'm at 4 right now on my first life bar. But I guess
I don't remember what, but I'm currently at 2.
Oh, you already have a wound. Okay, so then yeah.
Where did you take a wound from? Oh, from
I don't know. Well, it was when I went to go take a break. I came back with 1 extra wound for some reason. But I did take one from
did you click a thing?
grenade.
I think
I
think you clicked one of the things that might have added to wounds. So go ahead and take.
Yeah.
You should only be at. I don't think any of you have taken more than like 20 damage.
Yeah, I'm definitely at a
close, but not.
Okay. If none of you offer, I'll just roll randomly, see who it attacks.
I mean, we've both tried to shoot at it.
Okay. All right. So evens will be TL. Odds will be Tar. Okay. It's gonna attack you, Tar. You see its feelers kind of stretch forward and become rigid, and tries to like stab into you like a bunch of needles into your face. This is considered a bite.
Damn.
Oh. Okay, so I think that would take you into a wound. So
definitely would.
20 damage. And then roll for the gore. All right. Oh yeah, this makes sense. Okay, so both if not one of your eyes are gouged out as these piercing spires go right through your faceplate, out the back, come right in front of TL's face. And then they're yanked out of you, and I guess you would crumple to the floor, but then regain your senses, but totally blind now.
Oh, great.
Not that you need to really... I'm not saying that's going to be a super, You can still move around and play. It's not
Yeah.
just for the visual storytelling we're telling here. All right.
If I was a human, that would hurt a lot.
Yeah, gore and massive wounds are almost insta kills. You're lucky it's just your eyes that got gouged out.
You just networked my eyeballs too. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, and it screams. And it's TL's turn. It's
Bonk
just
it with
trying
the
to
smart-
show. It's just trying to show you something. It thinks if it takes your eyes and uses it to show you, you'll see. Maybe
That's so whack. Love it. Yeah, I think I'm.
he's gonna add your eyes to the idol. That's what it's gonna go to.
I still have the gun in my hand. If you
Yeah,
wanted to
but
take-
I'd have to use an action to grab it. Would I?
Technically, yes.
Dude,
It is one of the things you can do on a turn is throw something at or to someone. Let's see, advantage attack someone or move again. Fire a vehicle's weapon. Open an airlock. It's just move and do one thing. Just tell me what the one thing you want to do. If it's like
would he be able to grab onto my hand and pull the trigger?
it's just
with
do the gun.
that?
Sure, why not?
that'd be wild.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a shot. You have advantage on this because it's close range.
With my combat or his?
Your combat, so you're using it.
Okay.
Let me give you a revolver real quick. It only has
It's
I
3
think,
shots.
3 shots left. Oh, whoops! I dropped it on the floor. Revolver. Bam. There you go. So there's 3 shots left.
Bloop. Advantage.
Advantage, yes, for the close range.
Bonk. 4
Nice.
points.
All right, 4 points of
Yeah.
damage. It shrieks and recoils back. And then it's Tar's turn.
There's only 2 bullets left in this thing. Does it seem like it's still going to pursue us, or...
It seems currently engaged with you. I mean, it just recoiled after getting shot again.
Alright, I guess if we shoot it one more time, maybe that will be enough.
Oh, 17.
17 points of damage. Double
Nice.
damage for the critical hit. All right.
I can do massive damage too, bitch.
Blinded.
Wait.
I
It needs to see.
Jonathan says.
With only one eye functioning, I point the gun.
I'm
at
actually
Dead
gonna give it a gunshot wound because you did so much damage there.
Oh, nice.
Let's see what happens. Fractured extremity. All right, so you shoot one of its like long, thin arms right at the too many joints it has, and it goes limp as you've basically disabled its claws. In fact, you know what? The arm fucking flies off. It goes into the room, like past it, onto the floor, and it looks at it. It looks back at you.
Need a plasma cutter.
Jonathan, we need to leave now.
Where are we going to go? We need to go to the planet.
I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
I mean,
The ship is operational again. We need to get to the navigation room.
it's
Yes.
slowly coming back online, but yes,
Alright.
I mean, this thing. I don't know. You know.
Well, we could take this thing out the airlock, then explore the planet without interruption.
Thump, 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 they run away.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Oh yeah, see that? Drop the revolver on the floor.
And that's it for me.
Okay, Jonathan.
Right. I try to lure it into the airlock by like making some noise,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get into the car.
Okay.
And when it comes in, I'm gonna like reverse the car to the airlock button. If I could do that,
Okay.
and then like dive out of the car before it hits the button and like leave. That's what I want to do.
All right.
I mean, I'm a
All right.
robot. I could survive in space. So
For a bit. All right, let's see. Okay, so you're gonna drive into the car. Let's see. Go ahead and give me, because you probably don't have the keys to start it. Go ahead and give me some hacking or some. Yeah, I would say some kind of intelligence, kind of trying to hotwire this thing, or you know.
okay. Sure, I could do my intelligence.
Okay.
But can I do my intelligence with hacking?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No.
All right, so you get started. You get started on it, but it does not seem to through. You're getting some backlash from it. It's like you're trying to start it. This thing comes into the room.
Yes.
Uh,
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. Look at it.
Yeah, it kind of goes up to it, brushes its one remaining arm along the side of the obelisk, and he beckons you over. And then,
Just a moment.
all right, TL. It seems to have gone into the room. You hear what sounds like a big rig trying to start, but not going.
I'm wondering where
Jonathan might have a plan.
Oh, I'm wondering where we would recharge because we're getting rough. But we'll just help. We should help.
Go into that room.
Yes. I have an idea.
Okay. I shall trust you.
All right. All right, so you just that away. You kind of face him the right way because he doesn't have any visual sensors anymore.
Yep.
Tar, you just run back down the hallway. All right. You can move again if you don't want to do anything else in your turn, Tar. So.
Yeah, 10 meters to get here. And then I guess another, well, get into the room. Oh, it's horrible.
Oh god. Oh, it is terrifying.
You said these are vac suits?
Yep.
How long would it take to put one on? Probably a couple minutes, right?
I would say as we go to our climax, it'd be quicker if you had a second pair of hands. Maybe if you had like 2 sets of hands, you could do it quicker. Maybe in an action.
Okay.
As we reach the climax of our adventure.
I'll run us over to this side.
Yeah.
And, well, I guess my action was to do the double movement, so that's it.
It was to be the double move, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can assist him putting on the vac suit, I guess.
I am a
I
handy
guess.
person.
Yeah.
Half an android.
Well, TL, you didn't really do anything in your turn, so maybe, I am permitted as a warden to house rule what I like. So if you want to say you get it started.
Yeah. I would like to help him get into his.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, with your second set of arms, you start unhooking the vac suit and getting it ready.
Yeah.
All right.
This the.
That is the cargo hold airlock. Yes, the big one.
Okay.
And you see some skeleton walkers on this side of the room, and he's a big forklift. All right. This thing is just going to place its hand on the artifact, and it's going to scream.
No. Only one. It's not bad.
Yeah, fear saves.
Oof.
All right. Oh, all right, Tar. Yeah, it's really spooky in here. You see the tendrils of black hair along the floor begin to snake their way over to you and wrap around your ankles. Well, you can't see it, but Teal can let you know that. All right. That was its turn. I think TL's next, or is it Jonathan?
Maybe John's.
Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan, go ahead. It just screams and stands there, holding the artifact and looking at you expectantly.
Now, John, I attempt to wire the car again.
All right, give me some hacking.
Use such a high hack, dude. Damn.
You just can't quite get it. Oh, just barely too. You have a pretty good chance.
I rolled a 74 the last time, or one over.
Yeah, you roll.
All right, Jonathan scoots out a bit, like coming deer.
All right, Tar. TL33. We'll just let you take your turns at the same time. How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my action to try and put one of these back suits on.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add a vac suit to you. And you can put it on. That gives you 3 armor. A disadvantage on speed checks now.
Yeah, so speed ain't good.
All right, I already equipped it. There you go. It includes short-range comms, headlamps, radiation shielding, decompression within 1d5 rounds if punctured. Don't get punctured.
Yeah, thankfully this thing has just been slashing. Oh wait, no, it stabbed me through the face.
Yeah, it did. You would have absolutely been dead if you were a human.
Yeah. Alright, that's it for me.
Alright.
Well, actually, do I still have a move?
Yep.
Okay. Then I am going to essentially move to the
Other side.
other side of the thing.
Okay. I guess, Teal, you're still strapped to him, so I guess you gotta go with. Did you want to maybe grab a...
Yeah, I'll like hold onto a suit if possible. Like, no!
Okay.
Actually, the walkers.
The walkers.
What do I know about those? The skeleton walkers.
Yeah, you know that they use for, general archaeological moving big equipment. If you got in one, you would have advantage on strength checks, and they're also outfitted with laser cutters, which
Are they vac safe?
Are they safe in a vacuum? I don't believe so. No, they're kind of like alien, big walker situation, cargo lifter.
I run one with just arms.
You do know they are equipped with laser cutters, which can pierce the hulls of ships.
It's good to know. Yeah, I will hold onto a suit.
Okay, so you're dropping off Tar then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
you just wrestle out of the piggyback.
Yep. And I stubbed my toe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. All right, then this thing's gonna go. It's just gonna go and grab you, Jonathan. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it tries to. It only has one arm, so I guess I should give it disadvantage. It's trying to get you to get closer to the artifact. So it tries to reach up and grab you, and I just see me just shirk backwards back into the seat of the big hauler. And what do you do next, Jonathan? It's going to scream at you again. Point at the artifact. Point at you.
Jonathan goes to the artifact, I guess.
Yeah.
And what does he want me to do with it?
He's bidding you to kneel down, like the other assorted corpses that have their foreheads pressed up against it.
He kneels.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
You put your forehead against it?
Oh yeah, he puts his forehead against it.
Okay, you would get another vision like you did before, and I need to give me a sanity save.
Okay.
Disadvantage now. Okay, I would say you're unwilling to move away from the artifact at this point.
Okay.
You drop the flashlight.
It's beautiful.
All right, Tar, you're.
Is TL still on me?
No,
That's
he hung onto the wall with the vac suits.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to move into the big rig and
Okay.
continue what Jonathan was attempting to do, was to hack into this thing.
All right, you're just trying to start it.
Yep.
Use intelligence, hacking. It's digital, computer based. Oof.
Rip.
Yeah, it's just the wiring's all a mess. Jonathan trying to get in there, but now Jonathan, you don't see. You don't have eyes anymore.
Wait, I don't have eyes anymore?
No, you don't.
I
No,
don't
Tar
have
doesn't have eyes.
Oh, Tar, okay.
Yeah. All right, TL. You see this creature kind of bend over Jonathan as Jonathan's prostrate before this artifact.
Tar, get in the skeleton walker. Do I want to do the thing? Should I do the thing? It's probably going to take me 2 actions to get to a suit then, right? Roughly.
Yes. So basically, get over. Well, you could get over there and then action powered on, get in.
No. I want Tar to get into a walker, but I'm trying to get in the suit.
Oh, the
Speedy.
vac suit. Sorry, yeah, you can get in the vac suit. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot easier because you're only half a guy.
It only takes 1 action.
Yes.
You
You get the top part on and you cinch it closed in the bottom.
just have legs streaking behind me.
Yeah.
I can move my full.
All right, so you're vac suited up. So let me get you a vac suit on.
Yeah.
Vac suit. Equipped armor. You have 4 armor points now. You can ignore any damage below 4.
Cool.
4 and below.
I can move 10 meters.
All right. Well, I know you move half because you're half a guy. Yeah, you move 5 meters.
Half meters. 5 meters. Oof, it's so short. Yeah.
All right, you see the wispy smoke trying to like grab onto you as you crawl along the floor, and it seems to like follow you.
Oof.
All right.
Love
Creature's turn. It sees that Jonathan's doing what it asks. It sees you crawling away. It's gonna go try and pick you up.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta wriggle around, and it can't quite grab you. It shrieks in anger. I think it's probably gonna attack you next turn. You're not following the rules. You're not doing what it wants. All right, Tar, you're up.
All right, screw this big rig. I'm grabbing into one of these skeleton walkers.
You just immediately know where the power is on. You power it on. Hit all the buttons. Access. Starts loading up. You start moving around.
Okay. Is it my action to essentially power it up?
Yes. So you're in there. You have action to it. And you're starting to check up all the systems. You see that the laser cutter is at 100%.
All right. This bad boy is up and running. That's it.
Okay. Then Jonathan.
Yeah.
I think you're just zonked out.
Okay.
You know exactly where you need to go, and you need to go there as quickly as possible.
Okay. Can I do anything on this turn?
You want to try and resist?
I'll try.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sanity save.
Oh, close. I saw the 2 on the.
Yeah, I thought it could have been the other way around. All right, TL.
I'm just like flippity flopping like a friggin' fish out of water over this way.
All right.
No. Frickin' monster. Oh.
All right. Do you want to move again or?
Well, yeah. I'll move close enough to hopefully grab onto the. Oh,
Kind of the
maybe
leg
close
or the
this-
arm?
I'll get close to this one.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Let's see. Then it's its turn, I think. It's just gonna follow you. 6. All right. Yeah. It's gonna try and grab you. Well, actually, no. This time it's gonna attack you since you're just useless. You damaged the claws before. I said it could use that. So he's gonna try and bite you, quotation marks, and try to immobilize you with many sharp, straight spikes.
Lovely. Suit puncture. Ow. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That was a wound.
Okay. All right. So gore. Let's see what we get.
I'm bleeding. I'm missing it. Damn it,
Oh no! All right.
I lost my left arm. No.
Yeah, so it's all of its spikes kind of going to your center mass, and then those spikes kind of stretch outward like some weird kitchen contraption. And now you're bleeding lots of android blood. So essentially, you take 5 damage every turn.
In 3 turns.
Yeah, and then a part of the vac suit gets ripped off, and your arm goes with it. Sorry.
It's okay.
This fucking game. All right, Tara, you're up. It's right in front of you. It's trying to rip TL apart.
The laser cutter.
Laser cutter.
It can cut through the hull of a ship.
It can cut through the hull of a ship.
I cut through the hull of the ship, the cargo bay door.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're purging
Damn.
everything.
Can I speak freely between, like, as a character between turns?
Sure.
Cool. As he does that, I'm going to say a word. Or I'm going to
Okay.
say something. I'll let him
Okay.
do
Well, let's do it. Yeah, let's have the cool laser cutter go.
Toast.
All right. So I added one to your inventory.
Okay. Oh fuck! I still have to roll this thing.
Oh, please roll good.
Not. I guess not if you just want to just turn it on and then point at you can easily just turn it on. It's depends on like if you want to like do a certain thing with it, you want to cut a certain way, or you just like fuck everything,
Yeah, fuck everything at this point.
Okay, all right. So just give me a D100. That's how much damage it does. It's a D100 of damage. 84 damage. So you turn it on, you start going because this thing is meant to cut through fucking everything. This is the big dog shit. It just cuts through the center of the floor. You carve a line along the floor towards the door. The weaker doors burst open, and there is a violent decompression. Okay, and then you wanted to say something?
Yeah. The rest of us probably will not survive this, although we could use a sword. Fuck. Jonathan, will you be our Excalibur?
As the words Excalibur leave your lips, your synthetic lips, something strange happens. Across your visual centers, TL, you see the words self-destruct activated, and you have but a moment before you know you will explode.
I will grab onto the creature if possible.
The creature. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this is happening all at once. The hole gets ripped open. The violent decompression starts to suck everything out into the deep dark void of space. TL, you close your eyes. Something went wrong. You don't know what. but you know this is the end. And you grab onto the creature with your one remaining arm. It kind of picks you up gingerly as it realizes, yes, this is all I wanted. I just wanted to show you something. And then you explode.
The company sends its regards.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right. So that's how much damage your explosion does. So eventually, like, this skeleton walker gets rocked. It falls in. Well, now everything's getting sucked out the door now because the airlock's not closed either. So, yep. So you, the creature. What's left of the creature? Let's see. Yes, you dealt it. It's dealt 3 wounds. So yeah, it just gets exploded. It starts screaming. The only thing left is its head that starts to feel around and grab something as the truck starts to sit along the floor. The artifact starts to sit along the floor. Jonathan, do you let it go?
Can I hold on? Is it big enough for me to hold on to?
The artifact? Yeah, I think you're not restrained in any way. So I'm gonna give each of you, what's up, TL? Exploded. Tar, you will advantage on this. Just give me a strength check to see if you can hold on to something, Jonathan. Tars, yours will be at advantage because of the walker. You can kind of grab one arm in as you deactivate the laser. Oh, damn. All right. So describe to me how both of you avoid the getting sucked out into space.
He just claws his way into the floor, and I guess like he just like punches his like fingertips into the floor, I guess, and holds
Okay.
on.
All right. Tar.
I guess with the
Oh, Jonathan, since you got a critical effect, you can have something else beneficial happen. Do you want to describe maybe something? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the car blocks up. No, that wouldn't work. I was saying critical success. You get something else along with your success. So something else you want to happen in particular that you wish were true, Jonathan.
Oh, I guess I don't know what else I could do. I guess can I yeah, just grab the artifact and move with it, I guess. I don't
The
know.
artifact's going out the airlock.
Oh, can I grab it?
You grab it. You want to save it? Okay.
Yeah, see. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So the truck's gone. The forklift's gone. What remains of TL and the creature just explode and fly off into space. The skeleton walker, not being activated, just kind of falls forward, scrapes along the ground. And yeah, with a minute left. All right. So I guess yeah, that'll.
I will essentially. Is it possible that this thing is able to move out of the cargo bay, like into the hallway?
The walker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go out.
Okay.
So right now you guys are in the vacuum as everything. So like a lot of this, like this is gone.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is
That's
getting
gone. That's
sucked
gone.
out.
Yeah, all the vac suits are gone. A lot of the cargo's leaving. You know.
Yeah, so I guess with the success that I rolled, Tar is just straining this thing against the vacuum of space just to try and get it.
You grab
out.
one claw into the wall and keep it going.
Yep. And then
All
get my
right.
way outside the door.
Okay.
And
Also,
with
so you can do
my
that with the
power
walker.
slowly, quickly draining, I hook myself up to it just so I can get some more juice.
All right. Yeah. So you hook up to the what's left of the power in the walker. You can do that in a turn. Actually, you know. Let's say give me a speed test.
Oh no.
See if you can beat the timer as we are out of time.
The back suit does not give me a disadvantage on this, does it?
No.
Okay. Well, it's still not a good roll anyway. Ugh.
All right.
I deactivate just before I can get to work?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So you turn on the breakers. That happened a while ago. I would say, slowly the power's coming back to the ship. Jonathan, you would be holding onto the artifact. You keep it from getting sucked out into space. As the ship's power comes back on, the emergency, hatch closes over like the hole in the cargo doors.
When that thing would go out the friggin' door.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jonathan, hold on to it.
Damn it, Jonathan.
Oh, this and you are basically gone.
I'm just
Just floating into space. Yeah, I guess that it is Mothership. So we catch a glimpse of TL. Perhaps what's remains of his face with a smile, knowing that he felt the creature the last moments. Jonathan deactivated in front of the obelisk. Saved it at the last moments. Tar in the skeleton walker, using all his might to bust out. Let me get that up. So the store is opened, and yeah. So you're. Oh yeah, I forgot these. I did make these things to be able to movable. There you go. Yeah. All right. I forgot about that. So yeah, just like in the hallway, about to make it out, the vacuum, and then he stops moving. Silence takes over the ship once again. Screaming continues.
As the rescue crew, the SOS beacon was turned on. So whoever comes for this.
Well, funnily enough, I guess TL there's like a little bit of juice left in you. You kind of open your eyes as you're drifting through what's left of your body in space. You do see something approaching the ship. It looks to be mechanical, drone-like in nature, and you see it fire out 2 hooks into the hull of the ship and begin dragging it. It seems to be coming from the moon itself. Some kind of strange drone-like device that seems to be tethered to the moon fires out these grappling hooks that hook into the side of the ship. And begin to
suits have short range.
calm.
If I can. No.
You say
Danger.
No? Well. Good job, guys. I think we need to we'll do like an epilogue. That was TL's epilogue, seeing something approach the ship. Actually, there's actually art for this part. I'll just show you from the. So this is kind of someone drew this.
Oh.
But obviously there isn't a person there standing looking out in their backseat. It's just you see this drone-like thing hook into the ship and begin dragging it closer towards the moon.
Damn.
That's disturbing.
It goes whole, Isaac.
It's reclaiming its lost property.
I hope you guys had fun. Sorry it wasn't a victory, like a total victory. I think
I loved it. That was so good.
That's most horror.
I think maybe we have a flash of like the inky black tendrils coming from the artifact and infecting, like going through Jonathan's body, and they like reactivate him.
Oh,
but maybe he's different now. We'll just have to. That'll just be the cutoff point for that. That's the, right at the end of the movie, the post-credit scene, and then the calm nature as we cross over each of your forms. Well, this is going to be a tough one to explain. Corporate. And as the credits roll in our story, I'll yeah. All right. I hope you guys have fun. I'm sorry it wasn't
No, it
successful.
was good. It was
Love it.
I like the
Did
all
everyone
the
get to see
eldritch horror. Yeah.
Did everyone get to see the glitch door effect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
I'm
Which
press it
the
again
door?
because it's creepy.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it again if you
Oh,
want.
just when it screams. Yeah, that shit was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy glitch effect.
Mm.
You know, at
So should
first there's two what was it? I think it was like a note that talked about like silence, and then there's that coffee mug that also said like oh, fuck, I
If
forgot.
there is no order, keep quiet.
Yeah. So with those
As
noise things, I started to think about the first one shot you did, where you know the noise was the thing that attracted the creature. I was like, not again.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. When I do another Mothership, it will definitely not just be one creature, you know, fight. I mean, but that's kind of the fun of it. I don't know. There were other things you could have encountered. I'll show you the art right now, actually.
Oh, there's other creatures. Oh shit.
There was another creature you guys didn't see, which was essentially one of the corpses rising.
Oh,
So when this artifact screams, if you had paid close attention to the corpses in the throughout the ship, you would see their eyes fluttering open, their mouths screaming in a soundless scream. The corpses themselves, and then there's a chance when that happens they can rise up as these lanky fuckers. But obviously there's the big guy, who's running the show.
Damn.
He was
It's the alpha gaunt, and those other things are called gaunt walkers.
Dang.
That's gnarly.
I had to go out with a bit of fire.
With the bang. Oh yeah, so I can tell you what happened there. I may have given you a false secret.
That's okay.
So this is the secret I gave to Flex Rain, and then this is the secret I gave to Jonathan.
Oh,
Yeah,
so that's
hence why I said his name.
Yeah, you said Excalibur, and
Yeah.
damn.
And then Alex, I just gave you a weird thing to think about.
Totally worked out either way. That was super dope.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the second one Jonathan had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gave one to Lex and I gave one to Jonathan. They both said the same thing except for the last part that's included in Jonathan's one.
I
don't know. I think it's fun to throw a wrench at things, and you used it quite effectively.
So good. It was unexpectedly amazing.
Yeah, and I think either way it would have been worked out, because I think you would have probably maybe destroyed the artifact if Jonathan had blown up versus you blowing up.
I didn't expect I would actually blow up, but I was hoping the artifact would have gotten smashed. That was. I prefer over the sneaky social, someone's
the investigation
stuff. Yeah.
There was a backup character you could have found if one of you had gone down. They would have been in one of the cryopods. You guys didn't explore that room though, so.
Yeah, I was thinking about going there after the drive room, and then encountered the crazy guy.
Yeah, the crazy guy. Yeah, the first mate Rayek, he's gone mad and he has suffered a lethal dose of radiation. So
I rolled.
He's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
No matter what. and he's extremely robophobic. I don't know if I got that across or not.
Oh,
What? No.
No.
He hates androids, and the last thing he remembers is you guys going to the command room and shutting yourselves in, essentially. So the artifact causes electrical disturbances whenever it opens.
Figured.
Essentially, it happens every 47 minutes. So I had a timer on my end that was every 47 minutes. The alpha gaunt was going to attack you,
Oh,
and it attacks for 13 minutes and then leaves. Um, there's a whole this is like the intro to like a not a larger adventure, but I think you could run. I don't know if it will run. The adventures. It's from a book called Dead Planet. So I don't know if
This sounds awesome.
So I
maybe you
guess
caught
if there
on.
were survivors, then we could go down to the
Yeah, essentially, so this thing from the moon. It's basically like a giant fishing hook that they use to haul in debris, and the just the kind of the story is that you're this planet. Just when you like jump through space, it like catches ships that are jumping, and then brings it to the planet, and destroy it. Basically, fucks with your thing. And then they found this artifact on the moon near the planet when they came in. They came in, they couldn't jump away, so they're like, okay, what do we do? I guess we'll check out the planet. And they found a cool thing, and they brought it back on board.
Found
Oh,
thing.
that's terrifying.
Love it.
And then
So good.
then crazy shit starts happening, obviously, because it needs to.
It's okay. I killed something. I'm happy.
Yeah, you had an awesome
I think if you
ending.
did this again, maybe you could add some. I don't know if you have control over the clock, but you can maybe add some like gameplay mechanics with the clock.
To get more time.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's cooler if you actually have a timer.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe,
think-
but I actually made that timer custom. So that there wasn't a lot of
That's
functionality. I
cool.
could start it and I could stop it and I could pause it. That was it. And so yeah, what did you guys think of like the timer and like being timed?
I mean, I like. Yeah,
That
no,
was
I
great.
liked it. Yeah.
Kept things moving.
Well,
You
yeah.
guys pretty much explored the whole ship except the cryo chamber, so you found the cool gun. So
And stuck with it. I rolled max combat is the frustrating thing.
yeah,
I had
it's
45
unfortunate.
combat and I still kept failing.
It's just how the book how it's written in the book. It's like
Yeah, it's the short range is what killed it.
yeah, this thing's
That's all.
lethal. It's one of the most lethal guns in the
Yeah.
game. 4d10 and ignores armor, and it has
Yeah.
if it gets a wound, you get to roll advantage and take the worst thing.
Damn.
Oh,
Like
yuck.
a gunshot wound. But
That's
yeah,
disgusting.
it has disadvantage on combat checks when fired at close range, which is within 10 meters. So it's rough.
Mhm.
And it needs to be hooked up to like a smart scope or something. It's like a HUD that soldiers can get. But you were robots, so you can just hook it up to yourselves, which I thought was neat. All right, so again, yeah, I hope we had a good time, and play us out with this alternative music player track. And yeah,
You still
hope
thinking
everyone's
of trying to run a mini series of this, or
yeah, perhaps. I mean, it's gonna depend if we can get some more people. I'd like to run for that for some more people, but that would be session to session. It'd be a much longer, a little bit longer story. I wouldn't want it to go
yeah,
past like 5 or 6 sessions max, but a little bit
Yeah.
longer. Maybe interact with some people, you know.
have that ongoing storyline?
Mhm. Yeah, in the future. But I'm also keen on running some other new stuff too, and coming back to this. Like I definitely really like the system. Like everything that I've seen for it is dope as hell. Like this book where this is basically a mini adventure in that book. It's not a very large book. It's basically like a bunch of random tables, and it describes the dead planet and the problem is I think it's kind of problematic. I don't think a lot of people would be interested because I would definitely have to do like a warning because there's like
Oh yeah, a lot of
on
warning labels on this one.
on the red moon there is cannibals
Oh,
and
Mm,
to even interact with them you have to um give them one of your limbs. So it's a
yeah.
little hard to maybe sell people on that.
yeah,
It's not really a fun adventure. But it is pretty cool, and it's all like fleshed out and detailed. I'll maybe show you some of that later. But we'll go ahead and I have a track here to kind of play us out. Is there anything else you want to say or shout out, or think we're good?
Nothing so much on my end. Other than I guess there's probably more games that are gonna be on Crash Gym server. So if there's anything, if you're part of the, if you're watching this video, and you're part of the server, watch out for those other games. If you're not, I guess shoot Crash Gym a DM, and there's probably links to socials and stuff somewhere. Yeah,
Hell yeah! All right,
I'm
so
not. I'm not good at plugging
the
that
credits,
stuff.
that's fine. The credits roll. We see it's the streaming on the Alexis, and then it goes through the cast. All you guys playing your characters. It cuts back in. We're seeing like a faded image of the background. We punch in back to the crew quarters. Crew quarters 1 with the music tear, and it automatically flicks on to the next track.
Oh.
Call me the running man. Call me a lot, you're a county bill. Call me dripping water.
Oh.
Oh, it's so good.
Do you make this?
No,
Oh, okay.
this is from the
Discord, probably.
yeah, it's from the Discord. The very very talented people on the Mothership Discord.
Yeah, because I think.
Oh good.
Oh my god! So, I think last time on the last one shot, wasn't there also custom music that was made for that too?
Yes, that was made by the people who made the game.
Okay.
Oh.
That definitely gave me a little bit of shivers.
All right, we'll see everyone next time. You can cut the stream whenever you want, Lex. And don't forget, don't forget, let us in.
Let us in.
Let us in.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.